Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ankita Malik and finally I'm back again with this beautiful makeup look. So to know how I did this makeup look, let's jump into the video. Starting off with a clean face, I'm taking the Pond's Light Moisturizer and gently applying it all over my face and as well as on my neck. It's winter, so don't forget to prep your skin properly before you apply any makeup products. Moisturizing your skin not only hydrates your skin but also makes your skin a smooth base for your makeup. Next, I'm taking this Nykaa Glow Boosting Facial Oil. Just a few drops of it. And pressing it onto my skin to add a bit of a glow. For my lips, I used the Nivea Fruity Lip Balm and then I used the Nykaa Prep Me Up Base Primer just on my nose and on my cheeks. Next, for the foundation, I am taking the Lakme 9 to 5 foundation and Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And I just mixed the two shades on the back of my hand. And then using my finger, I just applied it on my face and then I'm just using this damp beauty sponge. So I'm dabbing it all over my face with a very light pressure. Just take your time while blending the foundation on your skin so that it looks flawless. I'm taking enough time and dabbing the beauty sponge on my face so that it gives a smooth base and all the extras gets soaked up, giving me a skin-like finish. I'm also taking it slightly below my chin. I'm not taking it all the way below my neck because the shade matches my skin tone. So there is no need of taking it all the way down to my neck. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade medium. And I'm applying it under my eyes. And then using the pointy end of this beauty sponge, I am very lightly blending it under my eyes. Always try using a very light pressure every time you apply your makeup for a flawless look and smooth finish. I'm also blending the concealer, taking it slightly below till the cheeks, so that it blends well with the foundation. Next, I'm also applying the concealer on my eyelid and blending it in with the same beauty sponge. Next, to set the concealer, I am taking the Lakme loose powder, and this is the Stars Cosmetic loose powder, which has a little bit of a yellow tint. So I'm mixing the two of the powder, and then I'm just using another clean beauty sponge, and using the pointy end of it, I'm just picking up the powder and tapping off the excess on the back of my hand, and then pressing it under my eyes to set the concealer that I had applied below my eyes. Now I'm just using the first beauty blender that I used to apply the foundation and the concealer on my eyelid, just to make sure that there's no concealer deposits on my creases, and I'm just blending that out. And then I'm using the other beauty sponge that I used to set the concealer with the loose powders. Next, I'm taking this Incolor Delicate Eyebrow Palette, which has brow gel and two brow powders in it. So I'm going to go with this darker shade brow powder. I already did my left brow, and now I'm gonna fill in the right one. So the brow palette comes with this tiny little brush, but I'm gonna use another brush for placing my brow hairs in its place first. So I'm just running the brush all over my brow hairs, and then I'm using this tiny brush and very lightly filling up my brows. I'm not overlining it, but just filling in the gaps or my brow, and again using very light pressure while applying it. I know I'm saying it again and again, but this is how you should apply every product with least amount of pressure. Next, for my eyes, I'm taking this WetnWild Color Icon eyeshadow quad, and I'm taking this shade right here with a small fluffy round brush, and I'm very carefully picking up the shade because it is very pigmented. And I'm starting by applying the shade on the outer corner first and gradually blending it, taking it towards my inner corners. I'm making sure that my outer corner is well blended, and I'm gradually increasing the pigmentation on my creases, taking it all the way towards my inner corner. I'm leaving the center of my eyelid untouched and just applying the shade around my crease and inner corner and outer corner. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline New York Lemonade Craze eyeshadow palette, and I'm picking up the shade right here, which is the Berry Eyes. I am using a flat brush and picking up the shade very carefully, and I'm just packing it on the center of my eyelid to avoid any fallouts around my under eye area. Next, I'm using this another fluffy brush, and I'm taking this shade right here again and just deepening up my crease a bit more. Now I'm taking this darker shade right here, and I'm using a small angular brush for this, and I'm creating a thin wing line starting close to my lash line first in the center of my eyelid. And then slowly flicking a thin line on my outer corner, and then gradually increasing the thickness of it. Next, I'm taking this Sugar Mini Bronzer, and I'm using this angular brush, and now I'm applying it just below my cheekbone, and I'm making sure it is well blended, and I'm also applying it on my jawline to contour my face and blending it out properly. Next, I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris bronzer, and I'm taking another angular brush which is a bit bigger than the previous one, and I'm applying the bronzer on my cheekbone. You can see I'm not moving the brush back and forth, but just tapping it around my cheekbone and also on my temples. Now I'm taking the Sugar Mini Bronzer again and using an angular blending brush, I'm contouring my nose. Now for the blush, I am taking the Maybelline New York Fit Me blush in shade Coral, and I'm using a dense round brush to apply the blush on my cheeks, taking it all the way up above my cheekbones and slightly on my nose too. And as you can see, I'm just dabbing the brush on my cheeks. Now for highlighter, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I'm using an angular blending brush and applying the highlighter on the high points of my face. You can use a fan brush to apply the highlighter, but I use an angular blending brush as it is more comfortable and precise for me. I'm also applying the highlighter on the tip of my nose, and using a damp beauty blender, I'm just dabbing it on my nose so that it looks subtle. Next, I'm using this pencil brush and applying the highlighter on the inner corners of my eyes. Next, I'm taking this flat straight brush and I'm taking this shade right here again from the Lemonade palette, and I'm applying it on my brow bone to highlight it. And then using the pencil brush, I'm applying the Master Chrome highlighter on my brow bone to highlight it. Next for mascara, I'm gonna take this Rimmel London waterproof mascara, but first I'm gonna curl up my lashes using a lash curler. Be very careful while doing this, you might end up pinching your skin. Next, I'm applying the mascara on my lashes. So apply the mascara starting close to your lash line and jiggle it up because that will add volume and length to your lashes. And not forgetting to apply the mascara on my lower lashes as well. I have already applied the Nykaa false lashes in Melodrama off camera. Next, I'm using a thin brush and I'm taking this shade again and just applying it on my lower lash line and blending it out just around the outer corner. Now for my lips, I am taking this Maybelline lipstick in shade Cherry Chic and applying it on my lips. To finish it off, I am taking the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Makeup Setting Spray and I am spritzing it all over my face. And I am taking the damp beauty sponge and lightly dabbing it all over my face to let it soak into my skin. And this is the final look. Let me know if you loved this makeup look, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell below to get updates every time I upload a new video. See you in my next video. Bye.